Hey, good afternoon, Mayfield. This is the last homework video for my Math 6 classes. It is Thursday, May 23rd, and this is for our weekly homework that's due tomorrow on the 24th. I did go to the shoebox to look for your suggestions, and this week we didn't have any. So I thought we would do Unit 6, Lesson 7, where we're looking at percentages as equations, since that's what we did on our classwork grade today. We're looking at expressions and equations, and now bringing back percentages. Noah was asked to raise $54 to support the animal shelter, which is, we know that really small word is really important. It means equals in this situation. 60% of, another really small, really important clue word that tells us to multiply his fundraising goal. Write the equation to represent this situation. So $54 is 60% of, means multiply, his goal. So let's see what I can do with that. $54 equals 60%, I could write as its equivalent fraction, and then for goal I'm going to use my variable, which is g. So here's my equation. Now I want to go ahead and solve it. So 54 equals 60 hundredths, 60% times g. And many of you are really good now at recognizing that what we want to do is multiply by the reciprocal. And the reason we want to do that is because then 100 divided by 100 goes away, we get 1, and 60 divided by 60 becomes 1, and so I'm left with just my variable. But it's an equation, so any changes we make to one side, we have to make the same change to keep the equation balanced or equal. So now what I have is g equals, in my numerator, 5400, and in my denominator, 60 times 1, which is 60. And then we could divide by 10 right away to make the problem a little bit simpler. So g equals 540 over 6, and we know a fraction is also a division problem. So 540 divided by 6, 6 will go into 54 9 times, and we're not done because we have to divide into 540, so 6 goes into 0 times, which means his goal is $90. Now we have talked about ways that in the beginning we might want to make the problem a little simpler. So maybe I can say 54 equals, you know what, 60 hundredths, I could make 6/10 g. Or I could say 54 equals 60 and 10, I can divide both by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. I would still then multiply by my reciprocals to isolate for g, and you're still going to end up with the right answer, which is 90. So feel free to experiment with that if you don't believe me. Hope that this helps. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you again for your hard work this year, and I hope these videos are helping you a little bit. Talk to you soon. Bye.